After defeating Riga 2-0 in Latvia on Thursday night, Hearts have went one better. They've defeated Motherwell in the Cinch Premiership by 3-0 to go third in the table and to round off a very good week for the Jambos with back-to-back wins. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland TV. Just got round to watching the game there about 6 hours too late, but hey, better late than never, and that's exactly what I felt when watching this. It's not every day you get to watch your team win 3-0, especially when the opposition are as good as Motherwell. Let's take nothing away from Motherwell here today. The scoreline, I'm happy with the 3-0, delighted to win 3-0, but I do think the scoreline is a little bit flattering because Motherwell had a lot of chances in this game. In fairness, they had a lot more chances than we did, but they just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. Part of that was down to good defending from us. Part of that was down to Craig Gordon being the best goalkeeper in Scotland. But I mean, I also think part of that was just due to Motherwell just being a bit unlucky. You know, like nothing they did would go in. Even chances where you felt like they couldn't miss, they somehow actually missed. So I think Motherwell will be going home thinking, how the fuck did we not get anything at this game? Whereas for Hearts, you know, it's a great result. It's a result that puts us third. And it's a result that, you know, on another day might not have happened. So Motherwell, I said they had more chances than us, and they did. And they had the first chance of the game. Ross Tierney picked up a slack pass from Smith. Smith just wasting too much time on the ball. Got caught by a Motherwell player on the press. The ball fell for Ross Tierney, and he hits it just past the post. Probably should have done better. He was in space, but he didn't miss by a lot. And I think Ross Tierney looks a good player. I expect big things for him in the future. We've got Shankland then with the opening goal. Ball played over the top, pretty much Route 1 football here. The Motherwell defender tries to clear it with a header, but he actually plays it straight to Shankland with his attempted clearance of the header, man. Not good at all from him. Shankland's initial shot ain't exactly great. It's right at Liam Kelly, but fortunately Liam Kelly parries it right back into the path of Shankland, who then dinks it over Liam Kelly. Puts us 1-0 up. A bit fortunate, but you've got to take your chances when they come. I mean, you could say it's fortunate for Hearts. You could also argue that maybe it's a little bit bad goalkeeping from Liam Kelly. Is what it is. Bit of both, maybe. But in the end, it was 1-0 Hearts. And then, straight after that, with another ball up over the top, again, Motherwell just didn't really seem to react well to these balls. Forrest brings it down, controls it pretty well, but hits one of the tamest shots you'll ever see. And Liam Kelly certainly wasn't going to make a mess of this one, so he gathered it up. I mean, that was pretty much it for the first half. I mean, Motherwell did have chances, but I mean, nothing really clear-cut. Like I said, Hearts defended well, threw bodies in front of the ball. Motherwell did have shots, but a lot of them were for like edge of the box distance, and they just couldn't really get anything on target in the first half that was going to really trouble Craig Gordon. Then the biggest chance, probably best chance for Motherwell, I cannot believe they don't score it. Ball gets crossed in towards Blair Spittle, who heads it off the post. The ball then lands to Paul McGinn. He hits it off the other post before the ball just rolls into Craig Gordon's hands. And you're thinking, how lucky can you get? So, I mean, Blair Spittle hitting one post with his header, and then Paul McGinn with a rebound hits the other post. The ball could have went anywhere, and then it just rolled into Craig Gordon's hands, man. Absolutely fantastic. And we didn't waste any time taking good luck with the fortune that we got. We made it count, and when we came down the right-hand side with Smith, a good bit of play for Smith, to be fair, passing it around a couple of Motherwell players. Then he picked out Shankland in the box, who flicked it into the path of Alan Forrest, and he got his opening goal of the day. And it was a lovely finish from Alan Forrest, left-footed shot, kind of curled it round and, you know, just squeezed it in at the far post there. Low shot, squeezing it in, curling it in at the far post. Good shot there from Forrest. Maybe we could have went 3-0 up here. This time it was Devlin that got through, but unfortunately his shoes fell off. One of his shoes just came off. He got the shot away. It wasn't great, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was just a bad shot, or maybe it was his shot was hampered due to having no boot on. We'll never know. But yeah, it was a chance, and Devlin probably should have done better. Then Goss with a cross into Van Veen. He headed it towards goal for about maybe 7-8 yards out, and Craig Gordon with another great save. Just makes a one-handed standing save. He's just standing there, doesn't even have to dive. He literally just sticks his hand out to the left and makes a great one-handed save. Van Veen did put the rebound in the back of the net, but it was flagged for offside. Then we had Penny with a strike. It was going top bins, but Gordon managed to save it. Just moments before that, though, a corner came in. Gordon came out, got double hands on it, rushed out, parried it away, but it looks like he fell awkwardly, but he got up in time to make the save from this. So, I mean, even though Craig Gordon looked like he was hurt, he got back up, made a save, then went back down, just proving how vital he is. I mean, it was a good save. I mean, for any other goalkeeper, probably great save, but for Craig Gordon, guy does this in his sleep, so is what it is, but kept the clean sheet alive here, kept us in control of the game. Then Penny, moments after, with another shot. This time he beats Craig Gordon, but he cannot beat the crossbar, and the crossbar pulls of a save. So that's when you know you're in luck here. When on the odd occasion that Craig Gordon does get beat, we have the woodwork in the post saving us today. So I think you just knew today was going to be Hearts' day, and it wasn't going to be Motherwell's day. And then later on, with a great ball for Stephen Kingsley, just cuts the defence open with a ball down the left hand side through the left hand side of the box. We've got Nathaniel Atkinson on the overlap. He slots it through the middle to Forrest, and Forrest is running in there to get an easy tap in, to get his brace, to get his second goal of the game, to give us a 3-0 win, guys, and that was pretty much it. Motherwell still came forward, still tried to get some form of a consolation, but it just didn't happen for them, and we came out 3-0 winners. So, you know what, after today, couldn't ask for much more than that. After today, I thought it was a good performance for us, but I thought Motherwell also played really well. So the fact that we actually won this by 3-0, kept the clean sheet, got 3 points, moved into third in the table is fantastic. But fair play to Motherwell. I buried them after they lost to Sligo Rovers, and rightfully so, because losing to Sligo Rovers not once but twice. They lost both legs, for fuck's sake, to Sligo Rovers. That was embarrassing. But what I will say is Motherwell have improved then. Obviously, they did sack Graham Alexander, and they look a totally different team now. And I can only imagine if Motherwell come up against Sligo now, I think Motherwell would put them to bed within the 2 legs. I genuinely believe that Motherwell would beat them rather easily. So I guess that tie just came at the wrong time for Motherwell. But it is what it is. I do not see them going down at all. If anything, I see them probably finishing, around mid-table. I don't think they'll get top 6, but I don't think they'll be far off it. As for us, guys, back into third place. What a week. We beat Riga, we go second in our Europa Conference League group, and then we beat Motherwell to go third in the Cinch Premiership. Now, it's a 2-week break. Scotland internationals are happening. We've got Ukraine. I think we're playing Ireland as well. We've probably got a game against Israel in there somewhere, because we play fucking Israel every single year, it seems. So who knows? Well, we'll have to do well. Scotland then, I think it's back-to-back games against Ukraine. I think we play Ukraine twice in the space of 10 days. So, yeah, looking forward to that. I mean, it does suck to see the football disappear for a little bit, but it will be back. And when it does come back, we'll be taking on Rangers at Tynecastle. What a game that will be. We could potentially, unlikely due to goal difference, but we could go level on points with Rangers if we beat them in the next game, and that will be absolutely massive. And of course, Celtic lost today, which gives us the opportunity today that we had to go 3 points closer to them, which we've done. And no, happy to see it. I mean, people said this season that this is the biggest gap that the Old Firm have had over the rest of the league in a long, long time. I personally don't see it. I think there's some solid teams in the league this season. I think we've improved since last year. We lost Suter, but apart from that, I think we've got better. And if anything, I think we're probably closer to at least Rangers than we were to, because Rangers, in my opinion, have declined massively. So I'm not buying this whole, attitude that. This whole theory that the Celtic Rangers are pulled away from the rest of the league. I don't see that. If I think the gap has got smaller, if I'm being honest. But it is what it is, guys. We finished the week in third place. Delighted with that. 3-0 win, 3 points. Absolutely fantastic. I'll catch you in the next one. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't. And I will be covering all the Scotland games. So hopefully, Scotland owe us some results. They owe us some performances. The 3-0 to Ireland was disgraceful. Losing to Ukraine in the World Cup playoffs was bad as well. So, yeah, Steve Clarke and Scotland owe us something else. They owe us something different. They owe us some good performances and a fucking couple of good results. So hopefully we get it, guys, with the break to club football. Anyway, that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.